Bad news, Adi, they were all sold out of turkey at the grocery store, so this Thanksgiving we're going to have to go with Plan B. Are you ready for some good news? Kind of stared me down there on that bit. You don't sweat me at all, do you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyway, first up, a new cancer drug has been shown to improve the survival rates of people with lung cancer. The most common type of lung cancer is called non-small cell lung carcinoma, or NSCLC. A just-published clinical trial examined the effectiveness of the drug Osimertinib on the survival rates of people diagnosed with a particular type of NSCLC called EGFR-mutated NSCLC. Several years ago, it was found that EGFR-mutated NSCLC is especially common in Asian populations. Accordingly, the clinical trial included a majority of Asian patients. The trial found that osimertinib improved progression-free survival rates of EGFR-mutated NSCLC by 54%. Research continues into the effects of osimertinib, with particular interest in studying differences in how Asian and non-Asian patients respond to it, and in determining its effectiveness in patients whose cancer has metastasized to their brains. This study is published in the New England Journal of Medicine. Next up, an international team of researchers has achieved a breakthrough that could significantly help efforts to fight Ebola infection. Researchers from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, Pacific Northwest National Laboratory, Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai, the University of Tokyo, and the University of Sierra Leone studied blood samples obtained from patients infected with Ebola in Sierra Leone and identified 11 key biomarkers. The 11 biomarkers enabled the researchers to distinguish Ebola infections that would be more likely to kill the patient from infections less likely to be fatal at the onset of early symptoms. Armed with this information, doctors in the field dealing with an outbreak of Ebola would be better able to distribute resources, prioritizing care for patients who are likely to get the sickest. The Ebola outbreak that swept across Western Africa beginning in 2013 resulted in 28,000 diagnosed cases and 11,000 recorded deaths. Research like this will be crucial to making sure that the next outbreak is not nearly so widespread or so devastating. This study is published in the journal Cell, Host, and Microbe. And finally, a new study finds that deer actually use specially constructed crossings on highways. The study focused on wildlife crossing structures on U.S. Highway 93, which runs through Flathead Indian Reservation in Montana. Motion-sensing cameras were placed at the entrances to crossing structures and the surrounding areas, recording the movements of large mammals relative to the structures for 6 months. The study found that large mammals were 146% more likely to use the crossing structures than to pass by random locations. White-tailed deer and mule deer were especially likely to use the crossings. Crossing structures like these are expensive to build, so it's really important that we have evidence they actually work. And, according to this study, they do. Animals who are more likely to use crossing structures are less likely to try to cross on the highway itself, which means fewer collisions with automobiles, and also that the disruption to their habitat by the highway cutting through it is less severe. Better for people driving through, and better for the animals that live there. This study is published in the journal Frontiers in Ecology and Evolution. So, what have we learned this week? Well, a new cancer drug increases survival rates. Researchers discover biomarkers that will help improve responses to Ebola outbreaks. And a study finds that animals actually use specially constructed wildlife highway crossings. That's the good news. Also, the good news for you, I was totally joking about Plan B. I mean, I'm a vegetarian now anyway. I don't need a turkey or anything to replace it. I'm just going to do like one of those tofurkey things. I'm sorry, did I disturb you? Was I talking too much? Hey folks, I'm almost done pestering my cat for another week, but one more thing before I go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and also please consider helping us to make more videos like this one by supporting this channel through Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Steve Shives to become a patron. Thanks for watching. See you next time.